Hi guys! We thought we would give you a bit of an update about what's going on in Hollyhorse's life at the moment. And Moose. So as you know, we've moved to this amazing place with an indoor. So we've gone from not having any facilities at all to having, having an indoor, which is full on amazing. Everything we ever possibly would need. But Holly had a bit of a hard time settling in. She was okay at first, but because I've actually separated the two horses, because they had such bad separation anxiety at our last place, I thought I'm going to separate them into separate paddocks so that it's more manageable. Yes, I fell into the trap of making it easier for myself. Because it's not healthy for them to be stressing out so much about each other. So they're still next to each other, obviously. It's not like they're completely alone. But Holly had a little bit of a hard time settling in. And her behaviour started out just a bit tense, you know, just normal Holly sort of style. And it just started to escalate, and eventually it's got to the point where I can't even ride her without something happening. Like, it's not just little things either, it's really big things. Like, she'll hear something behind her and she will just boom, she's gone, she's taken off. She's not bucking, she's, you know that thing where they sort of jump with their sort of legs, head between their legs sort of thing. So when she'll spook, she won't just spook sideways. It will be, I'm going to gallop sideways and then go to town pretty much. So my confidence has really taken a dive, and we were actually meant to be competing today. So yeah, I decided not to go, obviously, because I can't even ride my horse. I've given her this week off because I actually did a massage with her and saw that she was very reactive to the right side near where the girth sits, and that's indicative of ulcers, gastric ulcers. So I thought that makes sense because she's been a little bit stressed, haven't you? Oh, my poor darling. And we have one hoof that's starting to crack again. And if you've been following us for the last 2 years, you know that we had some massive issues with our hooves cracking. We couldn't figure it out. The vets couldn't figure it out. But I'm thinking maybe she had ulcers all this time. Obviously I haven't scoped her or anything. This is just me going, that's what it is. Because I've had enough experience with ulcers in the past to know that what sort of energy comes from it, because Moo, he gets ulcers quite a lot, so because he is a stress head. This one is an internalized stressor, so the fact that she's actually showing me, no, I'm really stressed right now, Mum, she's really stressed, so decided to just can it for a week so I could give her some carafate, which is a type of sulcral, caption required, I don't know how to say it. So sulcralfate or something. It's the ulcer treatment that you give. So she gets 9 of those tablets dissolved in water, shoved into a syringe, and then the rest is sort of just left over to wet down her feed, whatever doesn't fit in the syringe. So she gets that twice a day, and she seems much calmer, as you can see. But horses' needs always come first, so that's why there haven't been any riding videos, because I've been struggling, guys, really struggling to ride, struggling with motivation, surprisingly, since I have this amazing place to ride now. But it makes it a little bit hard when your horse isn't settled and the horse that you were riding just feels dangerous. Obviously horse riding as a sport is dangerous, and I'm not like labeling her as a bad horse or anything. She's just telling me something, and I've just got to listen. So that's what I've been doing, and we'll pick it back up again probably next weekend. I'll give her another week because I've got a really busy week coming up with teaching at schools. So hopefully I get my Hollyhorse back. Seems promising though. She's just waiting the half an hour because you have to wait half an hour after you give them the syringe to give them their food. So I thought I'd jump on and just say we're still alive. Not sure if we're going to do too many YouTube videos because it's hard. YouTube is hard. Like, it's hard. Writing is hard enough, and vlogging the whole journey to advanced is, I guess this is what happens, you know, you start to get scared. Yeah. So I thought I'd just come on and say, hey, and that's that. And this whole move's going really well. Since I'm treating her for ulcers, I'm treating him as well, because if she's stressed, he'll be stressed. He's apparently just good at hiding at this time, although he has been a bit spooky too, so. It's also the season as well. We've got lots of green grass. I find green grass always triggers ulcers, and I think that's why Holly's insane in spring. It's funny how even though I've had her for, it'll be 5 years in a few weeks, I'm still learning something new about her every day. So you think you know your horse, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, maybe her hooves were cracking 2 years ago because she had ulcers, because she was really explosive that spring. What can you do? You'll learn as you go, and that's what it is. You get expert help, but, you know, they don't know your horse. You know your horse best, but sometimes you don't know your horse at all, even though you think you do. So hopefully we're on the mend, and hopefully we'll get some riding videos to you soon. And please comment below about what kind of videos you would like to see on my channel, because I've kind of hit a roadblock a little bit with the channel, because obviously I want to get to advanced. And I want to show like the struggles of everything, but I guess not everybody finds dressage very interesting. She just doesn't jump. I do jumping videos, but we will just make it onto equestrian fails videos because she doesn't jump. She just knocks them down. So, and I don't want to risk her hurting herself by tripping over jumps and whatnot. So that is not what I'm going to be posting, but I can do little jumps and things on Moo. He's looking very jealous right now. So yeah, that's our video today, guys. Good to talk to you for a while. Sorry I'm blabbing, it's been 8 minutes, but that's the update. Thanks for watching. Bye.